Away from that, moving on to a story that we've been tracking closely here on Magicbricks Now, it seems that there is much more to Bengaluru New Year molestation incident than what meets the eye. Now, Magicbricks Now learns that just before the New Year, large number of experienced Bengaluru police officials were transferred. Retired police officers allege that new police officers who took charge were not in sync with the ground realities of Bengaluru, and that they allege this left the police unprepared to deal with the crowds on New Year's Eve. Shrija caught up with retired ACP of Bengaluru, Tiger Ashok Kumar. Listen in.
The present situation, the MG Road and Brigade Road, I have worked there as sub-inspector, inspector and assistant commissioner of police of that area. I know in and out. This year, it has failed in many aspects. First thing, I feel the transfer has affected the main thing, because the top cop, that is the commissioner, additional commissioner and the DCP of that area were transferred on the same evening of 31st. To some extent, this has affected. The control over the policemen was little loosened, what I feel.
The government, in the meantime, dismisses these allegations. Listen in.
Big point about New Year's Eve at MG Road, there are 2-3 issues. One is, till now, the police have not been able to come across any hard evidence of molestation or any complainant who has gone to the police and given a complaint so far. So we do not know exactly what happened over there. But yes, I think there are two issues there. One was there's a huge crowd, I think running into tens of thousands of people. So there is always a delicate situation, especially in times when after 12:30, New Year's Eve, people are enjoying themselves. Some of them will be drinking, some of them will have drunk too much also in that excitement. So it is a difficult thing for the police to control. And when things do go out of hand, police tends to be a little bit more sensitive, because if something goes wrong, then you'll say the police has been very harsh, they've beaten them up, and it takes a different story then. So I think they're trying to strike a fine balance of allowing these people to enjoy themselves, but at the same time seeing nothing untoward happens. So I think the deadline was there. I think the time has come, I think, for on MG Road, having such thousands and thousands of people, I think there needs to be some regulation now, because it's difficult to manage these crowds, and a small incident can cause panic, can cause people to pull, and the thing can go out of hand. So I think should we allow these kind of huge gatherings on New Year's Eve night in places like this? That is something which the police have to take a call on, I think, now, because it is a sensitive issue. So I think that's what must have happened. The police wanted to disperse the crowds, and they wanted to close it down. There was a mild lathi kind of a charge, so there's a bit of scattering. Some of them may have been pushed and pulled in that. So that is one thing. The other thing is the Indian male psychology also is there. That also affects. They'll try to take an advantage of a situation.
The police seem to only be there as if monitoring the crowd, but not necessarily taking any kind of a precautionary action, because they could have taken a couple of the perpetrators into preventive custody, which did not happen, even though there were girls and women who went and complained verbally to the policemen and women who were standing there. Other than giving some kind of a support, come and stand behind me or I will look after you, there was nothing told to stop this. No warning was given. And I think there is this necessity on the part of the police, not only to be professional, but proactive.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Magicbricks Now. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at Magicbricks Now. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/Magicbricks Now.